I was just in Barcelona. This reminds me of Barcelona because all the the small little plates and the olives and the mushrooms and all the deliciousness, the bread and all of that. And listen, I'm just down the road. We're in Beamsville Bench. Good morning, everybody. Look who it is.
Good morning.
How are you feeling? Thanks for having us.
Happy
Fielding
you're
State
here.
Winery. We have Selma,
Yes,
and
we
head
do.
chef. Good to see you. She didn't get the pink
She
memo.
didn't get the pink memo.
She
I'm
didn't-
sorry,
I know,
Selma.
you should have let her know. Listen, great to see you. I know it's a big weekend upcoming. It's back. Graze the Bench is back. We have to put some disclaimers out there because Graze the Bench is back and it's quite popular.
Yeah, well, people held on to their tickets from 2019, and we've exchanged them now for the 2020. From 2020, now it's 2022.
Yeah.
So we're so happy to have them back. And it's going to be a great weekend. We've got our key sponsor, Audi of Oakville, back. We've got food and wine at every location of our 7 wineries.
So I was going to say how many. So there's 7 participating wineries where you kind of pop around to each and every spot, and everybody has feature wines like you have, and a little snackies to kind of.
Well, your first glass of wine and your first food item is included in your ticket, and then beyond that, you just buy tokens, and you can purchase extra food or extra glasses wherever you want. Some people will stay at a place for 3 hours and not even get everywhere.
People stay here. You got a good band here, don't you?
We have Vinyl Flex coming back, which we're really excited about. We do have tickets still for Sunday.
Okay, so that's the thing. Saturday is sold out. Sunday, a few tickets left.
So if people call the wineries or email us, everyone has, I think, just a handful, but they are still out there.
Here's the other thing. If you can't come this weekend, and some people might already have plans, we have this summer to kind of plan out. And this is the type of stuff you can be doing even you're coming on any other Saturday or Sunday. What is Selma making for us?
So we are super excited to add to our charcuterie and cheese board offerings. We're doing a new hummus platter. So this is a vegan option. We also will have gluten-free crackers available for those that want. But just something easy and fresh and fun for people to enjoy with the wine. Goes great with a dry rosé and a dry Sauv Blanc. We're actually featuring these wines for Graze the Bench.
Okay.
But beyond that, people can come and have a glass of wine, have the new hummus platter. Like, we're not a restaurant, but we do love to offer the little snacks for people to enjoy with their flights and their glasses of wine or their cider under the tent.
Every time we come here, there's like something new. You know what I mean? That's what you guys are. You're always kind of thinking because it's about the customer, it's about the client, it's about them having an experience when they come to the winery.
Yeah, and the experience has changed so much. People aren't just stopping in and having a little taste. They want to stay. They want to enjoy the view, have a little snack.
Yeah, because you got the tent behind us. This becomes a bit of a scene, especially on the weekends. All right. Some of that looks fabulous. Okay, so we're going to take a break. We have we don't have all 7 with us this morning, but we do have a couple other. I think we have Hidden Bench, we have Peninsula Ridge, who are with us this morning. They're going to kind of show off what they're doing, and then planning on what you have for upcoming summer. And we're going to see you guys coming back at the end of the show for some summer entertaining ideas, which you always great to do that. Graze the Bench this weekend on Morning Live. All right, who's been drinking already? That wasn't supposed to happen. We're starting this segment with full bottles. Morning, everybody. How are you? Welcome back to Beamsville Bench. It's the summertime. We're June. Okay, not officially summer, but yeah, you know what? It's summer. So we're planning those, kind of thinking ahead what we can do. Graze the Bench this weekend in Beamsville Bench. Here with Matt Finn from Hidden Bench, one of the participating wineries. And it's exciting for Graze the Bench, although sold out because everybody's excited to be back.
Absolutely.
So what we kind of want to do is kind of give a little preview of what else is up for the summer at Hidden Bench.
Definitely.
Okay.
Lots of good things happening at Hidden Bench.
Harold has been, when did he open Hidden Bench?
2005, so we've been 17 years now.
And he's been the winemaker from day one?
He's been the owner proprietor since day one, so doesn't actively make the wines, but definitely oversees everything that happens on the property.
And if you go in there, you'll probably see Harold in there.
He is a familiar face in the winery. You will see him if you come in on a weekend.
Awesome. Okay, so what do you got in front of us today? Because these always jump out, and that's what we're really kind of featuring because it's summertime, right?
Absolutely.
But not every rosé is the same.
For sure.
Okay. So, you guys at Hidden are known for what?
Pinot Noir and Chardonnay, definitely our 2 core varietals. And these are 2 rosés based on Pinot Noir, made in 2 very different ways. So we have our Locust Lane Rosé from 2021.
Start with this one, so I'm going to pour a little bit of this out, because the color's really different.
Absolutely.
Take us through that.
This is a press rosé, so we pick these grapes quite early in the season, so it retains acidity, it retains freshness. We blend in a little bit of Chardonnay and Viognier that add some aromatics to the blend, but it's dry, it's bright, it's going to go with everything you throw at it this summer. Really easy to drink on its own, but also super versatile with food. And very tasty.
And very yummy. Okay, the darker red.
Yes, absolutely. So this is also a rosé based on Pinot Noir. This is called Nocturne. And so this is a Saignée method rosé. And what we do is we bleed off a portion of the red fermentations to concentrate them, and we get some fun juice to play with as a result for rosé. So this is a more intense wine. It's a little bit heavier, a little bit darker, totally dry as well, but this is more your shoulder season rosé. Drink this in the spring and in the fall when the weather's not quite as hot.
Not as hot. So
Absolutely.
this is your summer baby. This is like a little bit later. Okay.
Totally, yeah. The Nocturne's a good shoulder season wine.
I've never heard that term. Shoulder season.
Yeah, you want to drink the Locust Lane Rosé when it's super hot all summer, and then
Awesome.
Cooler nights in the fall, the Nocturne hits the spot.
Okay. There's Pinot. You do a lot of Pinot.
Definitely.
What's in the family of Pinot?
Gamay Noir is quite closely related to that, actually. So new project for us. This is a Gamay Noir from 2020 from the estate. Younger vines that we've planted over the last couple of seasons, but this is from a great warm vintage, bright, juicy, fruit-forward style of wine. Also super versatile. This is something that's great with barbecue. Think burgers and ribs off the grill is a great pair for a wine like this.
Is Gamay, I don't know, because Pinot can be a little bit
For sure.
temperamental. I don't know what's the best description of it.
That's a nice word for it. But
Has some attitude.
Gamay can be a little bit easier to grow. Not quite as susceptible to some of the issues we see with Pinot, but a really nice companion to it. So climate-wise and soil-wise, likes the same things.
And like having the grapes on the estate, being estate grapes, does that make it even that much, I don't know, when it comes to making the wine, having...
We like to think so. We've got full control over the process. We're fully certified organic across 85 acres of farm, and all the wines are certified organic as well.
And it's 2020.
2020.
That year stunk, but we're getting good wines out
The
of it.
wines are a nice consolation
Okay, I'm going to
prize.
pour this one out. This last one is...
This is Fumé Blanc from 2020 as well, so
Okay.
barrel fermented and oak aged Sauvignon Blanc.
Amazing. Okay, so Graze the Bench, a few tickets left on Sunday. Everything else is sold out, but everybody, the 7 participating wineries, and we're going to meet a few of the other wineries. But if you can't do this weekend, don't worry. You have all summer long to explore some of the delicious wines from the Beamsville Bench on Morning Live. It's always a beautiful day in the bench. Even a little bit more when you got a nice pour like that. Great to be back with Norm Beal, Peninsula Ridge. Good to see you, Norm.
Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you.
Oh my goodness! Wow. Okay, it's great to be back. It's great to have Graze the Bench back. It's nice to have familiar faces back, like you, because I know you were a big member of Graze the Bench and this community. What's it been like for you to getting back to normal?
Well, I'll tell you, the last 2 years have been a real challenge, not just for us, but for everybody in the hospitality sector. But we're really glad to be back up and running. We're very busy right now. Patio season is open. We've got the patio open at the winery and at the restaurant. So, it's full speed ahead, and we're going to have a great summer.
Okay, what'd you pour there for us? Is this mine or is this yours?
This is yours.
Okay, pour yourself one so we can at least
All right,
cheers.
Well, I don't normally do that before 9. But
Okay, well, you don't have to drink it, but give us a little pour. What do you got here?
This is our Beal Vineyards Cabernet Rosé. It's made from grapes right on our property, so it's estate bottled, single vineyard Cabernet Franc. So it's just delicious. The one great thing about Cabernet Franc is that it makes a great rosé with lots of fruit, like strawberry notes and that sort of thing. So I just love it. It's my favorite rosé.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Okay. Who's this? Let's have a quick little drink. Who's this good-looking gent right beside us here?
This is my new executive chef, Steve Thornborrow, who joined us this year. The guy is absolutely fantastic, a very gifted culinary expert, and has built just a phenomenal team around him. So just doing a fantastic job. The positive comments that we're getting on advisory sites like TripAdvisor and OpenTable are all 5-star reviews, and that's due to Steve.
Big shoes to live up to there, Stevie boy.
Yeah,
wow.
I can do it.
What are you making for us here? I know Graze the Bench is this weekend.
Yes,
okay.
sir.
Is this something that a couple things that you're going to be
This
serving?
is very similar to one of the dishes we're going to be doing. This is a braised pork belly taco.
Wow. Okay. Can I give that just even a little bit of try? Just the actual pork belly
Absolutely,
itself?
absolutely.
Okay. What do you have to do? Like, how long are you braising that for?
So I'm braising that for about 3 hours at 350.
Oh my goodness.
I also salt cure it the day before for 24 hours.
What's the sauce on
So that's a bourbon barbecue sauce, house made.
Dude, that is fantastic. Okay. This is also your summer menu, right? This is what you're serving on the
This
patio.
is starting up mid-June.
Mid-June. Okay.
Yeah.
What do we got the
So
plate
over
in front
here
of us
we've
there?
got a veal chopped Milanese with a blueberry and fig demi-glace,
Okay.
which will also be featured on our summer menu.
Man, I bet you love being able to create new menu items that don't have to go in a takeout box.
I do. It's amazing. Takeout was terrible. It helped support, which was great, and I thank everybody for the local support for that. But yeah, this presents much nicer.
Okay, so as we've been saying, so Graze, listen, it's a popular event. It's great to have it back after 2 years. There are maybe a few tickets left for Sunday, but overall it's sold out. But this is even just a preview of what you have coming up this summer in the bench and being able to explore all these great wineries like Peninsula Ridge. You want to give this Chardonnay a pour as we go to break here?
Sure do.
Give that a pour for us. We'll come back with some more.
This is our
Morning
barrel-aged
Live.
Chardonnay.
Very often on these Rolling with Bolen segments, we show up and just like, oh, I have a t-shirt for you to wear at this segment. I'm just like, yay, I love t-shirts. And they did that, Heidi did that when we showed up here this morning. I'm like, oh, I can't wait to see the t-shirt. But this t-shirt is really nice.
I think it was more like, please, Heidi, can
Please,
I wear
please,
this t-shirt?
can I wear your t-shirt?
It
Okay.
matches your shirt.
What? Who did this? It's great. So did you guys make t-shirts before?
Yeah, we've always had t-shirts, but these are the new cider t-shirts to go with the cider.
Tried me to try to put me in t-shirts, and I've never wanted to before. So good to be back with you. Good to be back in this. You know what I mean? Graze the Bench is this weekend. We've been saying all morning that Sunday there's the only one with some tickets left, right?
Tickets
But
left.
what are we doing here?
We are just talking now about summer entertaining. So this is stuff we don't have at the winery, but we always like to pair wines with fun foods. And Selma, being from Brazil,
you
I
have
said,
Selma though.
Talk to us about fun foods. And so these are Brazilian cheese bites, and she's made them a little bit bigger and into these fun sandwiches.
Okay, what's the cheese called, Selma?
It's pão de queijo. We mix some tapioca flour with Parmesan cheese and mozzarella, egg, salt, milk, butter, and that's it. Done.
Okay.
Easy.
So you're putting these recipes
On our social, so
On your
our
socials.
website, Instagram, Facebook, all ready to go.
There's an infamous segment that I did here with Heidi where you guys were like you were making pizza. And I'm just like, come down, filling and get your pizza. And you're just like, not say that.
It showed
We
up
do
in my
not-
memories.
We do not make pizza here. So they don't make this here. These are just some ideas that you can follow for your backyard
Yeah.
party. And what can we pair with this?
So we thought, I love hot peppers, so if you added the hot peppers to the little sandwiches that
Right
Selma
here?
made,
Okay.
that little heat is going to go so good with this refreshing Riesling. And we were talking earlier, Riesling has, I don't know, it's lost a little bit of its popularity, but it shouldn't because it's such a great wine and it grows so well here and it's so versatile. From bone dry to sweet.
Can we see the bottle? Let's get the bottle out here. It's like wine, just like everything else, is just trendy things.
Yeah, it happens. It
You
goes
know what I
ups
mean?
and downs, but I think people forget about Riesling. We're into, I mean, I love Sauv Blanc and Rosé. I'm just as guilty, but you go back to a Riesling, you're like, this is citrus and lime, and it's so fresh, and you put it in your mouth, and it's like so zingy and delicious.
Do I drink before I bite? What do I do?
Drink,
Drink.
bite, and then drink.
Drink. Bite. Mmm.
Selma made these for us this week, and they're super good.
I'm always eating and talking in my mouth full.
perfect.
All the time. When like I drive down the street, people are like, what are you eating today, Tim? Very yummy. Very yummy. Drink.
Drink. Cheers.
Okay.
So how good is that? Palate cleansing, refreshing, citrus.
Riesling, baby.
I know, get back to
We
it.
missed you. Where have you been, Riesling? Okay, Graze the Bench, very exciting. I know
Yes,
it's back.
it is.
And it's back after 2 years, so it's very busy. So Sunday, maybe a few
Yeah,
spots.
I think there's still tickets floating around. Give us a call, email. We want to actually sell it out. We've got some great bands, great food partners. We have Chef Nathan and the Culinary Institute from Niagara College coming with us.
Right.
And it's going to be a big, big good time.
Sponsor is
Audi of Oakville.
awesome. And if you can't make it this weekend because it is busy, any other weekend, any
Any
other
other
day of the week,
weekend.
there's beautiful
Yep.
tent. There's so many wineries around here to explore the bench because it's not about fielding, it's about every single
It
one
is.
that we've explored today and the ones that we didn't even mention. Selma, you're wonderful. Thank you so much. Heidi, you're okay. Cheers.
Cheers.